don't have a mic, so I'll try to stay close. We're going to talk about online reviews. We just heard the nice young lady talk about awards. I think the greatest award you can have is your reputation online, because you can control that, right? That's a narrative that you can be a part of and help control. You know, the name of this presentation is You Snooze, You Lose, because at the end of the day, folks, if you're not paying attention to your online reviews, someone is tearing you up and you might not even know it. And in my business, I deal with thousands of tenants. Oh, wow, look at that, the magic of wireless. I deal with thousands of tenants, and I work for the owners. I promise you, every day I go home, someone is mad at my company. Every day, someone is mad because a tenant wants something fixed now, an owner doesn't want to spend the money. So we really have to work on this because, I mean, if there was a 0 star, we'd probably get it because my tenants would want to give it to us. So let's, I got a little thing here. How do I work this? First, this is going to be interactive. You see this icon? This is called Google Maps. This is not the map application on your telephone. Go download this now. This is free, so I'm not going to spend any of your money. This is going to be one of the greatest tools you'll walk away with today when it comes to online reviews. So you do not bother me. Pull your phones out, text a friend. It doesn't really bother me. Download Google Maps for free, and we're going to need this at the end, and we'll help each other, and I'll explain. But that's the icon, okay? Google Maps. All right, you can do that while we talk. No big deal. Words of wisdom. You break it, you fix it, right? If it's your firm, it's your fault. I have 55 employees, and we don't get it right every day. In fact, we make lots of mistakes. And I always tell my clients, it's my firm, it's my fault. I will jump in front of the bus and take the hit. And then afterwards, I'll go talk to my team about, let's not do that again. But I think you have to own it, and there's nothing greater than I think an owner of a company stepping up and say, you know what, we goofed it up, we're going to make it right. It's a pretty simple philosophy. I think it works. It's worked well for us, and I just want to share it with you. Some business math, right? I love math. Some people don't like math, but this is easy. Business math. A bad review plus no response. What does that equal? We could have fun with this, right? Sleep at the wheel, big old dummy. All right? It means your reputation, right? If you're getting bad reviews and you're not responding, this is your reputation. This is your firm's reputation at stake. You have to pay attention. This is the greatest, cheapest form of marketing that's out there because it's real, it's relevant, and it's free, but you got to work at it. You absolutely have to work at it, okay? Indexed feedback sites. First of all, there's lots of feedback sites out there. All of you have different businesses. I don't know what sites are important in your industry, and these are not in any particular order, but I will tell you Google Business Reviews, which is Google feedback, Amazon Custom Reviews if you're doing retail, B2B or B2C on Amazon, Angie's List if you're a service-based provider, TripAdvisor, the Better Business Bureau. Believe it or not, the BBB is not as antiquated as you think. People still go there and they still post complaints, and you have the right to respond. Yelp, Yahoo, local listings, Facebook ratings and reviews. You can actually create your own ratings and reviews on Facebook. Your own website. If you're not taking positive feedback from your customers and putting it on your website, you're missing something, because when someone Google searches, it'll index and they'll find it. So find some positive reviews, go to your website, create a section on your website about what our customers are saying. It's sort of like a no-brainer. You need to do that. If you haven't, I recommend it because it will index out on the world of the web. And then Twitter, all right? And I'm moving fast, so they gave me 15 minutes, which is fine, but we gotta push it here, all right? Reputation management. Your reputation is your best competitor. If you think about your competition, yeah, we could look at all the people that do what you do. I mean, I know many of you in here, and I know we got bankers, we've got security people, we got insurance folks. Your best competition is yourself when it comes to online reviews. So before you start looking at what everybody else is doing, take care of business at home. This is something you need to do. Quality reviews mean something. So if you're asking people to go out there and say something about you, tell them don't write a one-liner, write 3 or 4 sentences, because quality matters. Relevancy. I mean, if somebody goes on and just says how great your child is in baseball, and it's your business rating, it's not going to make a lot of sense. So it kind of needs to relate, all right? Recent reviews keep you fresh. If you haven't had a review in a while, you need to go get one, right? You need to go get one because that's what keeps you going to the top when it comes to index sites. Beware of buying 5-star reviews. You can go to Fiverr. How many of you ever use Fiverr? F-I-V-R? E-R? 2 R's. I don't even know. My staff tells me about it. Fiverr. You can go to Fiverr and for $5 buy anything, right? Do you use it? Yeah. You can go to Fiverr and buy professional voiceover demos for your voicemail. We do it. All of our whiteboard videos, you literally send them a script and they get some real sexy man like Joshua Adobe who reads into a script and $5 per 200 words. Fiverr is awesome, but you can also buy online reviews at Fiverr. I've never done it and never will, because if you get busted, think how that looks. So I strongly discourage you from doing it, but you will find people on Fiverr that say, pay me $5 and I'll write you a 5-star review. That's up to you if you want to roll the dice, all right? Perfection can be suspicious. You are not a 5.0, folks. I mean, I think you all are, but you're not, right? So if you have a site and you're 5.0, I think that's suspicious, right? It's okay to be a solid 4, right? I'm a 4.1 in my industry, but that's like really, really good. So I'm happy with that. So perfection can be suspicious, so keep that in mind. In other words, a bad review is okay. It's how you respond to it that's important. Negative reviews. Responding timely is everything. If you let that thing marinate, I mean, you can let a steak marinate too long, right? So you can let this thing marinate too long. You need to respond to negative reviews, which means if you're not paying attention, you're not responding. If you're not responding, you don't look like you're driving the boat or the plane or whatever it is you do. Keep your cool. It's easy to get mad, right? It's almost therapeutic to write your response and then walk away and then come back and revisit it. And I've written a few where I just come right back at them. And then by the time I'm done, I'm talking about flowers and how nice we are to each other. So, keep your cool. Diplomacy always wins. Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. We live in North Carolina. It's part of the South. We kill them with kindness with a smile. That is absolutely okay. And I recommend you do that. And authenticity matters. It doesn't need to be scripted. It shouldn't be a robo-response. Speak from the heart. It's okay to say, you know what, you're right. We need to be better in this area, and we're going to work on it. That is absolutely acceptable. In fact, I think people demand that. They want to see it because we're all human, all right? And no one is perfect. We talked about you're not a bunch of 5.0s. It's okay. No one is. No one is. In this world, the power of the pen, a bunch of sideline complainers, hello, I deal with that every day. Some days you just got to smile and say, bless their hearts, right? Sorry. And it's okay to report out-of-bounds reviews. If somebody posts a review about you and it's just not proper and you don't like it, you can report it. You don't get in trouble for reporting reviews. You can't report all of them because then they'll think you're taking advantage of it. But if somebody digresses into, like, they accuse you of buying reviews, report them. There's a little button, report them. I like to report a few of them every now and then, so do it, all right? Okay, here's a simple video we're going to watch. Okay, I know you're a bunch of extroverts with a few introverts, I think. You have very simple instructions here. You have to follow the blue ball. And do not make any noises. No emotion reactions. Just follow the blue ball. Can we do this? All right. So what's the lesson of that little exercise? Okay, how many of you saw the monkey or the gorilla? It looks like a monkey to me. All right. How many of you knew where the blue ball was if you saw the monkey? Okay. We got a couple very talented people in here. For those people, it's pretty impossible to watch that blue ball and see the monkey without being distracted, right? Right? And she's going to get this fired up here. So the lesson of the video is you cannot be all things to all people. When you are sitting in this room listening to the speakers like myself today, no one is tending to business at your office, right? Because you're here. So what I'm telling you is you have to be an expert at something versus being good at a lot of things, and you have to have someone help you watch your reputation while you work because you're the best at what you do, which means you might not have time to watch your reputation. So have people who help you use tools. Google Alerts. You can set up a Google alert, and anytime someone says your name, Park Avenue Properties, or whatever the business is, it'll pop up a link. It may not be your company. It could be another company like you in California, but at least you know about it. These are free tools. They're there. Use them. There are reputation management companies that you can subscribe to for $50 a month that will troll every site across the internet, and if your name pops up, they will send you a link. That is how you pay attention without paying attention, right? All right? So take the $5,000 challenge. I always do this when I talk. Take $5,000, go back to your businesses, and invest in something. I don't care if you go buy yourself a new wardrobe. I don't care if you get rid of your brass chandelier in your lobby. I don't care if you put a new color of Ralph Lauren paint on the walls. Take $5,000 and invest in your business. Very, very important. Let's help each other. That Google Maps app, go find my company, Park Avenue Properties, and if I helped you today, say it. Give me 5 stars. And you tell me you did that, and I'm going to give you 5 stars in your business for being here today. Right? This is called reciprocal. And I didn't buy a review. We're just helping each other because all the negative people want to light us up with one. We have to look out for each other. So use Google Maps. That's the easiest place to go give people feedback on Google. That's why that's an important app. Go find Park Avenue at West Catawba, text me, email me, say, John, I gave you 5 stars, here's my business name. And I will give you 5 stars for being here today, being involved in your community, because that is what it's all about. Lastly, vote. Your voice counts. Your vote matters. When I ran for town council many years ago, how many votes did I win? Two. My wife won't say yes, but I voted for myself, and maybe my wife did. 2 votes, folks, is how I got in. So I'm telling you, every vote matters, and I appreciate you being here today, and I think that's my last slide. Thank you for listening. I got to go to Raleigh. Thank you.